Hello to everyone, my name is Patricia Capsi Morales and today I'm going to present a work called Towards More Natural Transradial Bionic Limbs. If we look at the evolution of upper limb prosthesis, we can find body power systems that are usually hooks and are known to be simple and robust systems to self-power prosthesis. These ones provide anthropomorphic features, and also nowadays we can find polyarticulated hands that present a human-like appearance and provide the user with a larger dexterity. However, most of them present rigid parts and also are rigidly connected among the joints. This means that they provide precise and strong grasp, but does not favor adaptability or soft interaction, which is a very common feature in our hands, but also in nature. This is where we propose the SoftHand Pro. The SoftHand Pro is a prosthesis device that tries to combine two important aspects: the human motor synergies, but also the softness inside of the same hand. During these years, we test the system in many conditions with different testers and patients. We also test the system in the races of Cybathlon with two different pilots. Nonetheless, the SoftHand Pro is a research prototype and therefore it is still under development. Inspired by all of this experience with prosthesis users, we present here three different aspects that can be interesting to provide more functional prosthesis. Starting with stiffness modulation, human hands present amazing capabilities. They allow us to do very precise grasp or even power grasp of many different objects and shapes. They help us to self-interact and also interact with other humans, but also even express ourselves with body language. This is possible through the stiffness modulation of our limbs, but also of our hands. If we pull from both muscles at the same time, there is no motion on the joint, but there is only a change on the muscle properties. This is known as co-contraction. Contrary to the impedance control of robotics, which is usually accepted, in prosthesis we find very few literature with contrasting statements. So here it comes our solution, where we propose a methodology that provides the user with two outputs, one for the control of the position and one for the stiffness. And we came up with the conclusions that variable stiffness can be a good compromise between firm control and soft interaction. But also we prove that prosthesis users do have natural stiffness modulation as a physiological reflex while doing different tasks. Now, if we go to grasp reliability, here we propose a modular palm. In robotic, many highly anthropomorphic hands has been developed during the last centuries. However, most of them focus on the dexterity of their fingers, neglecting the capabilities of the palm. Still, we can find some robotic palms that has been explored along these years, and we can go from rigid curved surfaces, extremely biomimetic approaches with many different motors, a few examples that propose some sort of palm, including always additional actuators, and finally, with the arrival of softer robotic technologies, we can see how there is a tendency to give more importance to flexible palms and adaptability. Therefore, we study the role of palm concavity and adaptability in our system, presenting a new design of the SoftHand Pro, including two joints in the palmar area, providing the hand with a three-plane palm without additional motors. There we present some theoretical tests, such as studying the manipulability of their fingertips, and we compare a hand with a fixed palm and our proposed system with an articulated palm. Finally, we present some experiments of active grasping with the hand without the palm, with the palm, and even a human hand, grasping different objects in a pain transfer pattern experiment, but also some functional grasping experiments to present how the hand modulates depending on the shape of the object. Finally, looking at the limb dexterity, wrists are very important to grasp different object shapes, but also objects in different positions. If we look at the state of the art, we can see how most of them are 1 or 2 degrees of freedom, and they are usually passive or active with additional motors. For this reason, we present a new design of a myoelectrical wrist with 3 degrees of freedom that is stiffness-based control and combine adaptable and rigid properties. Results are encouraging, and even including in the body posture of the users, as you can see here, and how the lockable wrist, which is the proposed one, has a body posture very similar to the natural wrist. We even include some testing with a prosthesis user, comparing the proposed system with a commercial system, and here you can observe the limitations of a commercial system, not only on the degrees of freedom, but also on the stability of the objects being grasped, and also how the proposed system can also have a soft interaction with the environment. Today we present 3 different aspects that has very encouraging results and seems to be worth investigating in order to break barriers with the current prosthesis solutions Thank you very much for your attention. I'll be happy to answer your questions, if any.